Good morning, Susie Cobden. It's interesting to see how we as humans get caught in reaction mode, how we, instead of observing, become a player in even things that aren't necessarily directly our business, our responsibility. As a creator, if we can stay in observer mode, if we can see life from our creator mode and realise that we are orchestrating the whole thing, and when we can observe without being thrown into reaction, we have a chance to respond, an opportunity to respond instead of to react. And when we can do that, excuse me, when we can do that, then we can deliberately choose the outcome. I still get caught in reaction mode from time to time. And when I remember that I'm the observer, when I notice that I'm actually overseeing all that's going on, then I laugh at myself. And I've also realised that when I am in observer mode, when I'm watching myself either react or respond, when I'm watching myself think, when I'm watching myself talk, then I'm actually doing it with an awareness. I'm doing it consciously. And once you're conscious about what you're doing and what you're saying, how you're reacting or responding, then, as I said, you can be deliberate. And that's when life takes on a whole new meaning. That's when we can deliberately shape our life into the version that we want it to be. Now, we may not want to change our life too much. There may only be small parts of it, small aspects that we want to change. And that's okay. Whatever. But we've got to stop with the victim mentality, because, we can't be a victim and be the creator. We've got to realise that we're sovereign creators, that we're not at the whim of everyone else out there. A lot of us are empaths. I am. But you don't have to be thrown about by everybody else's emotions. We get to choose what we allow into our energy field, and we get to respond to how we react to it. We get to respond to how we receive it. We aren't a victim to anybody. We're soul creators. And yes, there are some situations where we agree to co-create when other humans are involved or animals. But we don't give up our role in that, and it's always under our rules. We're in charge of our own energy fields. It's up to us to decide how we use it. Now, I've been a life coach and mentor for years. I did a 12-month life coaching course back in 2007, 2008, 12 months, very extensive. And for a long time, I just used it in my own life. But I tell you what, it works. We can learn all we want, and I've been an avid learner. I still am. I read like crazy. I listen. I selectively sift. I don't believe everything I read or hear, but what resonates with me, I put into action and I use, and it has changed my life to a degree that I can't even describe. And I want to help you guys do that too. I had a dream last night that we, as a group, were walking through this parkland. There was quite a strong designated path. I think it was concrete. And, you know, there was water, there was a beautiful garden, there was trees, there was green lawn. And we were walking around this path. I was near the front somewhere. But I pulled off to the side to reflect, to integrate, to be with where I was. And many others kept going. Now, I asked what that was about in the dream, and I was told that many aren't ready. They're on the learning path, and they're so hungry to learn that they just learn and learn and learn. But until you stop and you integrate and you live what you're learning, then it's just knowledge. It's not wisdom. And it's really important to live what you're learning. You know, if we were going on a vacation, we're going for the journey. We're not going for the destination. The destination to a journey is getting back home again. Well, in most cases, most vacations you come home from. So, yeah, I just, I guess the last few days I've been very deep in thought since 11/11. My daughter was married on 11/11, and what amazing energy that was. Couldn't have picked a better way to start their married life than in that energy. You know, the energy of new beginnings. Just awesome. But since then, I've been doing a lot of integrating and a lot of thinking. You know, I received the message about when we have something to lose, we live a guarded life. And, you know, until we can be a completely open book, we have something to hide. And if we're hiding something, we're living in fear. We can't live in fear and live in freedom at the same time. I'd love to help anybody who's really committed to turning their life around. Make that start. Give you the tools that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. I'm ready to really jump into the abyss, and I'd love to take you with me. 2018 is going to be something spectacular, and we're placing the footings, we're pouring footings right now for that year. So it's important that we really get focused, decide what we want, who we want to be, and go for it. There can't be any holding back. Holding back is old energy. Where we've been, what we're living today is old energy. It's all manifest out of old thinking. What we think and what we are today is creating our future. So join me and let's make our future something awesome. My love to you all, and have a beautiful day.